try to convince me that you still feeling me. I'm not hearing that, baby. I cannot be pushed. Never, never will I do. You're so smooth. You wanted her, instead she's all up in your head. But I'm supposed to be so emotional. Hey baby, but I am not weak. Just 'cause you wanted something cheap, come here and see. Come here and see what you've done to me. I cannot be pushed. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. I cannot be pushed, but you thought I would. Things have changed. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. You may never step to me. You keep running. Your bitch keep calling me, say he's on bullshit. No secret illusions for me. I cannot be pushed. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. Things have changed. Oh, I cannot be pushed. Ooh, I'm not through. Things have changed. Oh, baby. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. Things have changed. Oh, I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through, baby. Cannot be pushed, but you thought I would. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. I'm not through. Things have changed. Oh, cannot be pushed. Say goodbye to me, baby. Don't need your shit no more. Cannot be pushed. Oh no.
School is in, and yes, we're going to talk about why do people snore, reasons, risk, and treatment options by Inbound Med, April 10th, 2018. And before we get started, let's welcome I am Jackie B to the show, y'all. All right. Yeah, let's get this thing started. Glad you could join us tonight. More than a quarter of the population snores on a regular basis, according to the National Sleep Foundation. Snoring is a problematic because it can be a symptom of an underlying medical problem that needs treatment. And because it can be terribly disruptive to the rest of the household. Why do people snore? There are all kinds of reasons why a person might snore. Allergies irritate and swell the upper airway and cause congestion, which can lead to snoring. Dry air and climates or areas where there's a lot of dust or pollution can leave you feeling congested. This is because the mucous membranes line the upper airway and nasal passages with mucus to filter out particle matter. Let's stop right there. I have allergies. And I wake up every morning with a dry throat and I got to snort and I got to check my nose airways so I can feel the air coming out of my nose. I've been doing this for 38 years. And I get irritated in dry air and climates, up and down temperatures, a lot of dust. Can't cut grass because of the dust and the whatever it is in the grass. It's fresh cut grass. It just irritates me. Pollution, a lot of mucus, spitting up, all that stuff. And that's okay. I see where this is going. So that's pretty much what that means. And then weight gain means tissues and fat deposits around the neck may swell, creating wind resistance in the airway. Smoking irritates the tissues in the throat, leading to inflammation that can cause snoring. Alcohol relaxes the muscles of the upper airway, which can become floppy and make noise as you breathe during sleep. Medications can also relax the tone of the muscles in the neck and chest, making the work of breathing more difficult. Aging itself is a reason to snore. The older our bodies get, the less tone and moisture we hold in our tissues. The physiology of the upper airway may create a natural environment for snoring. Overlarge organs like the tongue or tonsils might get in the way of breathing, or a soft chin or deviated septum may create the proper conditions for snoring. And everybody's agreeing on that. And then your sleeping position has an impact on whether you snore. Most wives who have husbands who snore generally find they are sleeping on their backs as they snore. But with a nudge to turn them to the side, the snoring lightens up or ceases altogether. Sleep deprivation can lead to snoring, believe it or not. It has to do with how hard you sleep following a period of sleeplessness. Recovery sleep may lead to excessive snoring due to fatigue and a persistent sleep drive. An underlying sleep disorder like insomnia or obstructive sleep apnea could be to blame. Insomnia happens to people who consistently wake up several times a night. Sometimes people who have frequent nighttime awakenings are actually suffering from unidentified and, therefore, untreated sleep apnea. Why should we treat snoring? Snoring is the sound that occurs in the back of the nose and throat when air inhaled or exhaled comes into contact with tissues in a way that creates vibrations. Despite snoring being a widespread problem, it's not actually normal to snore. Snoring signals that something is wrong with the way we are breathing as we sleep. The benefits of treating snoring. There are a number of reasons to take your snoring seriously. Snoring treatment results in lower blood pressure. Snoring treatment relieves other adverse side effects such as sleep deprivation, morning headaches, sore throat, and daytime sleepiness. Man, and I'll be getting laryngitis like once a year with this allergy stuff. This is really interesting. Snoring treatment spares your bed partner, and you may not realize how disruptive your snoring is, but it may have a serious impact on your spouse. You will feel better and have more energy. Snoring tends to fragment sleep and leads to feeling tired all the time, as well as less motivated and focused. How is snoring treated? There are several options for treating snoring. Once you admit it's a problem and realize it's worthwhile to treat. Lifestyle. Your sleep breathing can be improved by your application of these lifestyle changes. Humidity. From a nightstand device can keep the upper airway passages moist and reduce congestion. Weight loss. Shrinks the fatty deposits in the neck. Exercise helps return tone to the tissues of the upper airway, leaving you with more space to breathe without obstruction. Body position has a big impact on snoring. People who sleep on their sides are less likely to snore than those who sleep on their backs or stomachs. Tranquilizers, sleeping pills, and Antihistamines should be not used at bedtime as they have the power to further depress the respiratory system. Time your alcohol consumption to at least 4 hours before bedtime. Alcohol relaxes the tissues and muscles, resulting in snoring. Avoid heavy meals or snacks at least 3 hours before going to bed. These can lead to problems with heartburn or gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, which can irritate the throat and lead to snoring. Establish regular sleeping patterns to ensure you are not sleep deprived. Surgery. There are several procedures, some of them outpatient, in which physicians remove the excess tissue in and around the mouth, upper airway, and nasal passages in order to provide a more open space for airflow during sleep. Other procedures involve implanting supports in the soft palate in order to help keep the tone quality high so that snoring can